Hi pretties, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I am doing a collaboration with one of my favorite YouTubers, a YouTuber that I actually look up to and respect so much. If you do not know her, I really think you should go get to know her. Her name is Platinum D. We're collaborating using Covergirl's new Full Spectrum collection. So if you're following me on Facebook, Snapchat, or Instagram, you've seen that I posted that epic collection that Covergirl sent. It was absolutely amazing. Comes with foundations. There are new concealers. There are new, I'm going to be showing some things on the side. There are new eyeliners. There are just so much newness, and like I said, I posted all of it to my Snapchat and I posted all of it to my Instagram and Facebook, so you can definitely check it out to see everything, the whole collection, because I'm not going to show it all here as well. But the main thing is that I wanted to do this collaboration. I wanted to showcase different looks that me and Nikki both did. I really hope that you all enjoy it. Do not forget to go to Nikki's channel, aka Platinum D, and watch her video. Please support her video, subscribe to her channel, as well as subscribe to my channel. Thank y'all so much for watching this video, and let's get right into it.
So to start off, I am going to put concealer all over my eyes. The concealers, even though I have them right in front of me, after you take them out of the packaging, they don't have names on them, so I'm going to have to figure it out and just leave it down below what colors they are. But they are part of the collection. So the first palette I'm using is going to be the Reference palette, and I'm going to start in with my transition shades. This palette has a lot of nice warm colors, including some golds and a little bit of white for highlight. And I'm building that color up with a fluffy brush. The next palette I'm going to use is the Posh/Chic palette, and I am using that dark plummy type color, and I'm just going to start to add emphasis on my outer V with the same exact brush that I used to do my transitional shade with. Lastly, I'm going to go in with this palette's Gravity, and it has this nice black color. It's not a full-on matte color, but it still has some shimmer, but it gets the job done, definitely. Now I'm taking a more small, precise brush to take that and even more define my outer V area. I do this because I don't have a lot of lid space and I actually have small eyes. I'm going to take that concealer, and again, I'll have the name to it down below, and I'm going to do a small, why can't I talk today? I'm going to do a small cut crease. And this brush that I'm using, it is literally one of the best brushes that you can use to cut your crease with. I will leave information to it down below. I decided to slow this part down so you can see that cut creases really do take a while to do. Now I'm going to go in with the palette. It's called Posh/Chic again, and I'm going to use that goldy bronze color, and I'm just going to put that on the first portion of my lid, the portion that's closest to the outer V, with a flat eyeshadow brush. I'm noticing that the eyeshadows are very creamy. It laid down very smooth, and that was just one layer. Using that same palette, I'm going to take the lighter color and put that in the inner corner for a nice bright pop. And I basically just keep repeating this until I get the level of saturation I want with the color. Now I'm going to go ahead and line my eyes. I had a Covergirl eyeliner. It was not a part of this collection, but I wanted to keep the momentum going with Covergirl, so I'm just using that. I do like this eyeliner. It has a very good brush. The only thing that I would say is it doesn't stay on as black as I would like it to. You know, you have some eyeliners that go on really dark, really black. But then after a few minutes, they start to have that off black look. I like my eyeliner to say black, black. So that's the only thing about that. If you do pick this up, just keep that in mind. And as you can see, it is taking me, even still after years, forever. Don't let these people fool you and think that you can do an eyeliner in 1, 2, 3. No, you cannot. Well, I mean, some people can, but I can't over here. We accept flaws. Okay, so now I'm going to use the Full Spectrum Matte Ambition Skin Primer. And I'm really putting this on my T-zone area. I don't really get oily. I have pretty normal skin. So I'm just going to test it out. But I will say, again, I don't really get oily. So keep that in mind when you are listening to my thoughts and my opinions. Now I am using the Vitalist Go Glow because I like more of a glowy look as well. So I'm just going to put that on top. That also did not come in this collection, but it is part of CoverGirl. I was confused, not confused. I was a little bit like, I wasn't sure which foundation I wanted to use. There's a 415 Deep Cool, and then there's a 410 Deep Golden. They really did great with the shade range this time. It is amazing. It's an all-day shine-free foundation. I did opt to do the 415. It was a little bit warmer, and I like my foundation just a tad bit warmer than my skin. So that's what I'm putting on with the Beauty Blender. I noticed through the Beauty Blender application, though it doesn't look like it on camera, but it was a little shrieky for me. So I decided to go in and go over it rather with a brush. I'm now taking the Contour and Correct Expert palette, and I just want to try out the peach. The foundation did pretty good with covering my hyperpigmentation around my mouth. You guys know that I suffer from that. I have a really dark, looks like, what do they call it? The After 5 shadow around my mouth. So I put that on there, and I just put a little bit more foundation on top, and it was fine. And I'm using that same concealer that I've been using for the eyelids, for the brows, and everything. And I'm going to spray my face. I like to do this. I'm using the Look Lock Up spray that is also by CoverGirl. And I'm going to take this brush and I'm just going to fan out my concealer. Really pat your concealer in. That is the key to making sure that the color stays there and making sure that it's really smooth. I used to rush and just rub the brush all around my skin and wonder why wasn't it super smooth. You have to literally pat that concealer deep down into your skin, and it also makes a big difference on my clients and how flawless their skin looks. Now, as far as the forehead concealer goes, I tried this new shape. Looking back, I wish I would have done my rounded shape normally, but hey, you try new things, you see how they work, and for me, I didn't personally like it, but we'll talk about that again later in the video. I'm using my CoverGirl Ebony Bronze Bronzer. You can only get this online. This is one of my favorite bronzers though. Nikki actually referred this to me. I think that was the first person I saw use this bronzer. And now I'm just going to brush everything away. Now I'm going to take the powder that comes in the collection as well, and I am using the Deep Neutral 2, and I'm just going to go and put that every place that I did not contour and highlight at. Spraying my face down again, just making sure that I'm going to set everything, make sure everything looks really set in place. Once I'm done with that, I'm taking the eyeliner. It's called the Black is Black, also a part of the collection, and I am just going to go under my waterline. Now, as you can see, why I told you I wish I wouldn't have highlighted in that shape. So over on the side of my forehead, which I do end up fixing, there is just this blotch. It looks triangular. I don't know. I will just chalk it up to I should have blended that out a little bit better. But yeah, I didn't like that. I wish I would have just done my round shape. Now I am taking the Full Spectrum Versatile Cheek Palette, and I have the one in Rose Rush. And I'm taking that gold color to highlight with. It is gorgeous against my skin. Now I'm going to use that pink blush next to it. Lately, I haven't been doing blushes, and when I use this blush, I remembered how much I love doing a blush. It just adds a nice rosiness to your skin. Now I'm taking a little bit of mascara. This one is also by Covergirl as well. Lastly, the lips, I'm lining with actually Night Moth MAC. I know I just messed up the whole Covergirl trend, but I wanted to do that. And now I'm going to take that lipstick. And the lipstick is the S370 Charms. And I do end up taking my white lip gloss from the Katy Cat collection, and I add that to the center because I want it to have more of, as you can see, a more violet, softer look. And this pretty much completes the look. I really hope that y'all enjoyed this.
Alright, so that concludes this tutorial. I hope that you all really enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out Nikki's video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to her channel. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you on the next time. Stay pretty.